Then the northwest of England is badly affected by dense fog patches and also by icy roads. And drivers throughout Cumbria, Lancashire, Cheshire and the Greater Manchester area are asked to take great care tonight. And over the Pennines, conditions are just as bad in West Yorkshire and Humberside with fog and icy roads there. And further south, the fog is becoming dense in Derbyshire, East Anglia and the West Midlands. And all motorways and major trunk roads are affected there. And then if you're driving in Worcestershire, there's an additional problem because many roads have deep surface water as well as fog. And finally, during the past hour, conditions have also been becoming treacherous on major roads in and around London. So, in fact, wherever you are, do take care as you return home tonight. With poor visibility, icy roads, and some drivers, of course, in high spirits, you might say, great care is going to be needed. Do take that care on your way home and don't spoil the start of your new year or anyone else's. Right, that's it. Back to you now, Steve. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, David. A happy new year to you as well from all of us here at the International, the Hilton International in London, and I hope they're managing to keep James Alexander Gordon in check there at Broadcasting House. Well, talking of things Scottish, it's time now to go to our second venue in Edinburgh this evening. We didn't manage to catch up with him earlier, but I think Bill McCue is there with us now, and it's with Bill we have the Jim Johnstone Band, one of my favourite Scottish country dance bands, and so let's go and join the party. A real hoolie, of course, because midnight is well past now all over the UK, and in Scotland they really know how to do it.
Up here in Scotland to the Caledonian Hotel in Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a splendid evening here. I was sorry you were not able to get the connection with us earlier when Steve Jones so graciously commented on my award in the honours list today, something that I'm extremely proud of. I was given an OBE, and all the people here and all the people throughout Scotland are very, very proud of the fact. Anyhow, we're in the Caledonian Hotel, and you've just joined us at the right time because it's nearly time for our cabaret. As you know, the Caledonian Hotel sits at the far end, the west end of Princes Street, and I'm probably repeating it to all you who have been here on tour. Outside here, if you can picture it now, is a floodlit castle, further along through Princes Street Gardens, past the Wallace Monument, up to a lovely hill called Arthur's Seat. On the other side of Arthur's Seat is a place where lovers used to meet, and that's where my first song takes you, to the Bonny Wells o' Weary. Come, let us climb old Arthur's Seat, when summer flowers are blooming, where golden broom and heather bells are o'er the air perfuming, where sweet McGowan's deck the braes, the Orsley Pass o' Cheerlead, where bonny lasses bleach their clays beside the wells o' Weary. Come on now! The bonny wells o' Weary, the bonny wells o' Weary. Come, let us spend a summer's day beside the wells o' Weary. Here's Scotland's queen in former days forgot her saddest story. Their brave Prince Cheerlead led his men to sing o' martial glory, o'er Johnny Cope we owe his men were scattered Tapselteary, where Scotland's banner proudly waves beside the wells o' Weary. The bonny wells o' Weary, the bonny wells o' Weary. Come, let us spend a summer's day beside the wells o' Weary. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The Bonny Wells o' Weary, just on the other side of Arthur's Seat and fixing us very firmly here in our capital city, Edinburgh. And for a Western man, for a Glaswegian to say that, Edinburgh has so many attractions. Not least of them are a trio of folk singers. Can I tell you that their names are Titch Freer, Andy Ramage, and the girl in the group is Leslie Hale. Together, they're our special guest tonight, the Bitter Withy.
Honey, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights are so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can take off your sneakers and give up the race. You can lay down your head by a soft riverbed. Sonny always remembers the words his mama said, and she said, Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights are so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries his load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, but he does what he can, and he watches the sea from his room or the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling, they've done that for years. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights are so long, and silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. He just goes to the highway and stands there and stares, and the mailman comes at 4, and although he is old, he still dreams his dreams of silver and gold. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights are so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights are so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Thank you, and good evening. It's wonderful to be here. Never before have I seen so many well-dressed drunks. Tonight, this is the part where we come through the audience participation. Thank you. Can you do that with your mouth there? Here we have a little song called My Brother Sylvester. I don't even want you to sing, it's nothing too difficult. All you have to do is shout out the odd word every now and again. And I'm even going to tell you what the odd words are. I'll sing, that's my brother, and you all shout, who? And I say, Sylvester, and you all shout, what's he got? And I say, he's got a row of 40 medals on his chest, and you go, big chest. Then I say, you suit yourself, then I say, he killed 40 Indians in the West, he knows no rest, because a man hellfire, son of a gun, don't push, just shove, plenty room for you and me. He's got an arm, and you go, what an arm? And I say, like a leg, and you say, a lady's leg. I say, he's got a kick that would sink a battleship, and you go, big ship. And I say, takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up, and you go, who? And I say, Sylvester, and that's how easy it is. Now, do you want? No, sir, we'll fix your deaf aid later on. Will we have a little go at it, first of all? All right. I'll give you a chance. Leslie and Andy will be helping you all the way in. That's my brother. Sylvester. What he got? A row of 40 medals on his chest. Big chest. Killed 40 Indians in the West. He knows no rest. Bigger than a man, hellfire, son of a gun. Don't push, just shove. Plenty room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg. And a kick that would sink a battleship. Big ship. Takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. Sylvester. All right, you think you can do that? Right, I'll hear it after this bell. Have you heard about the big strong man who lives in the caravan? Have you heard about the Jeffree Johnson fight? Oh Lord, what a hell of a fight. You can talk of all the heavyweights you got, but I've got the one to beat the lot. They say he's bats in the belfry, cause he wants to fight Jack Dempsey. That's my brother. No, but
What's he got?
a row of 40 medals on his chest. Killed 40 Indians in the west. He knows no rest. Beat a man, hell fast, son of a gun. Don't push, just shove. Plenty room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg. And a kick that will sink a battleship. It takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. No best. Well, he thought he'd take the trip to Italy, and he thought he'd like to go by sea. So he jumped off the harbour in New York. He swam like a man made of cork. He saw the Lusitania in distress. What did he do? He put the Lusitania on his chest. Then he swallowed all the water in the sea, and he walked all the way to Italy. That was my brother. Oh, West. He got a row of 40 medals on his chest. He killed 40 Indians in the west. He knows no rest. Taking a man, hell fast, son of a gun. Don't push, just shove. I'll let you in for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg, and a kick that would sink a battleship. Big ship takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. No mess. You're not doing too well. When you get it right, this is the last time coming up here. Well, he thought he'd take the trip to old Japan, and they called up the whole brass band. He tried every instrument he got, and they blew up the whole damn lot. All the old church bells were ringing, ding dong, and the old church choir was singing, sing song. They all had a real good time with that big bad brother of mine. And that's my brother.
What has he got?
I roll a 40 meters on his chest. Killed 40 Indians in the west. He knows no rest. Making a man hell fast, son of a gun. Don't push, just shove. What's yours? Finds a point. He's got an arm like a leg, and a kick that will sink a battleship. Big ship takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. We do not have all evening, thank God. What a noisy audience we've got in here this evening. They've been celebrating far too early. Now, to finish off, we will return to Scotland again. And a song from the Jacobite Times. And as you will recall, Bonnie Prince Charlie was sadly sent away back to France, a defeated man. He was sent over to the island of Skye at the start of his journey, dressed as a woman. Any of you who have seen these old pictures of Bonnie Prince Charlie possibly think to yourself that he went around looking like a woman most of the time, but this is not so. This is a song from when the campaign was at its height and all was going well. It's called Rise and Follow Cheerlead. Sound the pibroch loud on high, bid John a groat to the Isle of Skye. Let's all the clans their slogans cry, and rise and follow Cheerlead. A cheen pon pon pon, a cheen pon pon pon, a cheen pon pon pon. Rise and follow Cheerlead. On that Culloden's field of gore, hark, hark, they cry, Claymore, Claymore. They bravely fight, what can they more? They die for royal Cheerlead. A cheen pon pon pon, a cheen pon pon pon, a cheen pon pon pon. Rise and follow Cheerlead. And who shall say they died in vain, who fell upon that bloody plain? For Scotland's sons will rise again, who fought and died for charity. A ching hon hon hon, a ching hon hon hon, a ching hon hon hon. Ride and follow Cheerlead, a ching hon hon hon, a ching hon hon hon, a ching hon hon hon. Rise and fight for Cheerlead.
The Benoni, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Two gentlemen and a lady, and singing the praises of Prince Cheerlead in his ill-fated rebellion. And they were singing in the Gaelic there. You know that hatching poem, poem, poem is a great connection with the Gaelic language. It lets us, all us English speakers, join in. Rise and follow Cheerlead. I was saying earlier that this time of the year, the new year, is time for nostalgia. And I've got a song for you now which was collected in the streets of Edinburgh by Lady John Scott, who died around the turn of the century. It's not from this part of the world, it's for over in my part of the world. It's got a lovely chorus, and I hope you're all going to join me. This is especially for you Radio 2 listeners who don't know many Scott songs. Here's one you'll certainly know. It's by yon bonny banks of Loch Lomond. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love wherever want to gae, on the bonny, bonny banks of Lomond. For years back the high road, and I'll thank the Lord, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Lomond. The wee birdies sing, and the wild flowers spring, and in sunshine the waters lie sleeping, but the broken-hearted kens nae second spring again. Oh, the waif may cease their greeting, for years back the high road, and I'll thank the Lord, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. But me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Thank you. Thank you very, very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That song, The Bonny Banks of Loch Lomond, always brings out the best in Scottish audiences. I have now got to tell you that cabaret time here at the Caledonian Hotel in the capital city of Edinburgh here in Scotland is about to come to an end. And it's very difficult to think of a musical item which can bring an evening like this almost to an end. And there's only one that I know is guaranteed to do that. In it, I'm joined by a colleague in Jim Johnson's band, Bobby Brown over there at the piano, from Ellowa. I've got to say this polite. Bobby is what they call a silver-throated baritone. And he is going for to join me in a wee duet which will educate you north and south of the border. If there is one or two words in this wee song that you don't ken, don't feel out it. Do not feel out it, because we didn't ken them either. This is the culmination of a great musical evening here at the Calais, and I would ask Bobby to join me with a little bit of advice to you on this New Year's Day of 1982. Pay particular attention to the words. Over to you, Bobby.
Oh, we'll lay a mind on the days old lang syne, when I was a laddie stay wee. If ever I gang to the only thing rang, my mother would lecture to me. She says to me, laddie, stay away from the women, you're out the day begin. And I never thought twice about seeking advice, for twa heads are better than yen.
Two heads better than one. Here we go.
But me being young, all I wanted was fun, and the first thing I looks for went away. And the found to be hard, we a wee warm heart, to sew on my buttons for life.
On you go, Robert.
I call her my plum, my wee curl bun, and I'll tickle her under her chin. And she says to me, Pat, take your horn out and dance, or you ruin the day begin.
Oh, it's naughty. Naughty, naughty, Bobby.
So last Saturday night, I got such a fright that I nearly shook it all the skin. For as sure as I'm here, my wife I declare, she gave me a present for to win. She says to her Jean, tell me what do you mean? It's a terrible thing that you've done. And she cried it aloud, and you ought to hear her.
Twa heads are better than one, two heads are better than one, and that brings us to the end of the cabaret here at the Calais Hotel. Everyone here joins me in wishing you all the best for 1982, and it's now my pleasure to hand back to Ken Bruce over at the Dragonara Hotel, and thank you for your kind words earlier on, Ken. Over to you.
Not at all, Bill. My pleasure. Oh, they're all bottled up as well.
I am still here. I am hanging on, as I say.
Yeah, what do I have to do to get an OBE, Bill?
What do you have to do to get an OBE? Well, you need to sing for 21 years. This is 21 years I've served with Scottish Opera. And, go get some opera fans in. And just enjoy your profession and show to your audience that you enjoy life.
That's
Jim Johnson and the band are just going to strike up behind me. So I'll wish you, Ken, and all the boys there at the BBC crowd, and all your guests there at the Dragonara, all the best for 1982.
Thank you very much, Bill. And there he goes. Good old Bill McCue. OBE, let's have a bit of congratulations on Bill. Yeah! The man deserves it. Well, we're back here at the Dragonara Hotel in Edinburgh. Tommy Sampson and his band, and a very intelligent crowd of people on the dance floor ready to go. If you believe that, you believe anything. So here we go with Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. It is indeed Tommy Sampson and his band. And one thing has just struck me. We haven't wished everybody throughout the country a happy 1982. So let's wish them a happy 1982, everybody. Yeah. May it be better than 1981, that's for sure. Now, as you can hear, we have managed to waken up quite a number of the audience after 12 o'clock, and they're going to get the chance to shake it on down a bit now. The Edinburghers do love their boogie, I believe, and here they are with a Cool and the Gang number, Steppin' Out. There you go, Heather Whiteford singing with the Tommy Sampson Band and Steppin' Out. Now, Tommy Sampson himself, come over here and speak to us.
I'm right here.
Happy New Year to you, first of all.
And same to you, Ken. Thank you.
Now, Tommy, tell us, you're a dashed juvenile-looking chap. How long have you been in the music trade?
Oh, I first big band was 1946, immediately after the war.
Yeah? Well, you don't look that old.
Right here in Edinburgh, the El Dorado. The one or two people here used to come there then. Yes, they're here.
Gosh, they're older than they look as well, aren't they?
That's where I first played opposite Joe. Joe Loss was there visiting us in 1947.
Yeah, that's a nice tie-in for tonight, because old Joe's down at the Hilton in London there.
That's right, and we'd like to wish him all the best. We did last year. Hope you're well, Joe. If you're listening, all the very best for 1982.
I'm sure he'll come back to you on that. No, you've got a lot of very youthful-looking players here behind you. How long have some of them been with you?
Well, they're all youthful-looking, but yes, they're saying too long. One or two are very long-serving members. The big sax player at the other end there is nearly 17 years, I believe. And, yes, and Alan, the drummer, was the baby of the band, but it's over 13 years now.
Hardly looks old enough. Must have been a child musician at the time. Tommy, thanks very much indeed. Next we have a slow foxtrot medley, so get your heels going for this one.
He's a tramp, but I love him. Breaks a new high every day. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, he's a bounder, he's a scam. He's a tramp, but I love him. Just see that I've got it pretty bad. You can have a time, but he'll show up. He'll give you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pop. But I wish that he was double. He's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, then he's a good one. And I wish that I could travel his way. I wish that I could travel his way.
Cigarette holder, which wakes me over my shoulder. She digs me out catting that satin dog. Baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, you're flipping. Speaks Latin, that satin dog. She nobody's fool, so she's playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie, telephone number. Well, you know, doing my number. Well, you know, and that's my satin dog. And that's my satin dog.
Because a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you're thinking that he's your pal, you turn around and find him fooling around some other girl. And then you wait, you even crave to see him lying in his grave. So if your man is nice, take my advice. Hug him every morning, kiss him every night. Give him plenty loving and keep him right. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find. Oh, listen to mama, a good man nowadays is hard to find.
If you ain't wrong, it's right. If it ain't dark, it's light. If you ain't sure, you might gotta be this or that. If it ain't old, it's new. If it ain't me, it's you. If it ain't much, it's few. Gotta be this or that. Who can it be if it ain't me? I know it's not your brother. Can't you see? It's gotta be one thing or the other.
numerous to mention there in the slow foxtrot medley. But, you know, we've been toying with you for too long now. You've had it too easy. So make an exhibition of yourself now with the samba and Tico Tico. Or even oh, and sundry other swarthy phrases. The tireless rhythm of Tico Tico there. And we're going to continue in a completely unintelligible language with the hit for modern romance, Ay 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 Moosey.
Got a bossa nova, got a samba too. You gotta sing the cha-cha like your papa do. Take a chance, you gotta learn the dance of modern romance on the road to Rio. Those trumpets, a conga starts to play. My heart starts to dancing down that Argentina way. Oh, I see Carmen Miranda, who's shuffling on her feet. She's just another lover of that saucy salsa beat. Ooh, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help you through the day. Ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help you through the day. Another lover of that saucy salsa beat. Ooh, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help me through the day. Ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help me through the day. When the band begins to play, the congas get longer as we dance and die away. So hit those notes and all down, shake your tambourine, show them you're just a lover of that saucy salsa beat. Ooh, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help you through the day. Ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey, to help you through the day. Ay 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 ay, Moosey, ay 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 ay, Moosey.
to help me through the day. To help me through the day. Hey! Yes, Don Drake, Heather Whitefoot and Denise Hart with the Tommy Sampson Band, and from the Dragonara Hotel in Edinburgh, we're all off for a little lie down now. I leave you with the effervescent and ever lovely Stainless Stephen.
Thank you very much indeed, Ken. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so effervescent, I never lost it. Hey, that's more like it. We are here at the Hilton International, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Listen, I've even got one of these. Isn't that good? This is ridiculous. Smoking cigars in public and having a wonderful time. We've had pipers on the floor. We've had drum majors on the floor. Joe Loss hasn't sat down all night. He's in fine form. And we're going to take on a little musical trip way back to those fabulous, those wonderful 60s with the Joe Loss Orchestra. If you want some more, you got to hit that floor. You remember this one from the Rolling Stones? I can't go, no. This one from the Kinks.